Yeah, let's have fun with this one. Facts though.
What's good, everybody? You already know what it is. It's your boy DOXForever. This is the members only podcast. You are now rocking with the best, and we here with the homies. I'm gonna let everybody introduce themselves so you get formally introduced. Starting off, my man to my left.
Yeah, it's Ra, Last Stop Network Entertainment LLC, representing Team Rocket Records. And
My man right here to your left.
Jay Bando, man. New artist coming up. Got a lot of work to put in, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up. My man over here to the right.
A lot of artists in the building, man. Team Rocket Records, man. We coming up for real. We here. We ain't even coming up. We here. We taking control.
You already know what it is. You know, we here for the culture. You got to understand what we about right now. This is Move Media. You know, we represent the artists from the ground up that means something, that, you know, got a real saying in the game right now. And these two right here, including my man Rod, who's the overall producer and curator of this group right here, got a lot that they bring to the table. And you know, I really want them on the show to really, like, you know, bring that to y'all. Because right now in the game, we don't got a lot of great artists coming up. And we don't really get to see them rise from where they, you know, from the ashes and into something great. And I think that's what we got right now. So, Rod, you know, tell me a little bit about your company.
all right, yeah, Last Stop Network Entertainment. So I've been like basically doing this for like a little over 10 years. I've been working with various artists, various producers, DJs. So I really started off like on the management side. I did a lot of work with different notable people. I got to like work with DJ. He was working up under the likes of like DJ Self, DJ Funkmaster Flex, DJ Envy. He would basically open up. I ran around with him like roadieing, managing slash. I got to learn a lot from that angle. I also started off like in the era when like mixtapes was in. I ran around with an artist for quite a while. I got him some play on a lot of got him on mixtapes. I got his records played in the club. I basically that was my beginning stages. I also, what else? I started. So I also started working with one of my mentors, which is I want to plug him, Zaire Baptiste. He worked out with a lot of artists such as like Mano, Uncle Murder, Red Cafe. He was a director, so I had booked him to direct the video. So with that, I started also learning how to direct videos because I was roadieing with him. So that I also found the passion for that. So I also incorporated that into my company as well. So which in the future I plan on doing a lot of film work as well, film production and things of that nature. Right now, but as of the current 2022, what we dealing with, I'm dealing with Rider Artist here. Rider Artist has his own record labels called Team Rocket Records. Rider Artist is basically artist is Jay Bando right here. So Rider Artist also has merchandise which they're both wearing right now. He has merch. It's called Ride What You Doing. And I'm gonna plug that. That's a project that he's working on right now called a Ride What You Doing project that we're about to bring forth right now. It should be done by mid-December. It'd be like a 5 to 7 cut track. We just finished up like 2 music videos for the Ride What You Doing project. Basically, I'm gonna let Rod talk, and then I'll let him, you know, add on to that right there.
Let me intervene. Let me ask you a couple questions before we get to Rod, because, you know, we want to, you know, treat you with high importance, but I want to treat you with high importance too.
Appreciate it.
You know what I mean? You've been in the game for a minute. One thing I do want to say about my man Rod is he's a go-getter. He's a hustler. And we got to point that out about people that we rock with. We got to, you know, see the values in each other, and so we understand how we can work together, you know what I mean, in the future. And anybody I work with or deal with, I like to, you know, tell them, you know, what's some good qualities, so they know this is why I value you, brother. And I think you got your work ethic is crazy. You know what I mean?
Appreciate it. Yours too.
Yeah, appreciate you.
I met you like over, I want to say over like 5-ish years ago.
Yeah.
To double back to where we are right now, you had the first you was doing a recording studio, then you told me you was gonna get to the production.
Yeah.
Well, you was gonna get to the Navy Yard, which we here now.
100%.
So you also a go getter as well. So I'm gonna give you your flowers as well.
Facts, man. We got to do a lot more of that. And just want to ask you a couple questions, like in terms of like the game today and the game back in the day. You know what I mean? Like, how you feel like is a major difference for the new artists right now in terms of the direction the music is going, or the influences that kind of create what the artists rap about nowadays. You think it's what do you think about that? Like, how you feel about that in terms of like this artists in general compared to now to when we was coming up a little bit more early in that. You know what I mean?
Well, first off, no disrespect. I want to say, like, I'm not dealing with the feelings and the emotion part of it no more. I'm dealing more on the business aspect because, like, nowadays it's just like a joke on a rope.
Okay.
So a lot of the music right now is just a joke on a rope. No disrespect. I mean it. People, they playing with the melodies. They doing a lot of just different things. It's just well, actually, what I learned to come with is just it's a culture. It's a subculture genre. They speaking in their language, which is these two guys is their era. Which when it was our era, it was like we got so I'll say something. Well, when it was our era, they was like, hey, these young guys are coming. Which when we came from like the Rakims and the Chains, and then it came down to the Nas's, and then the Bigs and them. So it was like, oh, the new era guys, and then it was like they came and took over.
Facts.
So it's just like with these young guys right now, it's just their subculture and genre, and they speaking in their language, which winds up happening to be a gang culture language.
Yeah.
And it's just the way they talk is just their lingo. You know what I mean?
So you think it's just like the sign of the times? Like every generation got his own voice, and right now the voice of the streets is speaking in similar ways to how our voices were speaking, but just from a different perspective, because they going through things a lot differently than the way we went through things. So we might listen to the music to all my cats that be listening and everything, to all the new music coming out. You want to be extremely judgmental. Oh, that's not rocking. I don't like that. But at the end of the day, you got to respect it, because this is what these kids are growing up going through. Just like the same way we grew up and went through things, we rapped about it, we talked about it. Older people probably didn't understand it, but it was our story. So at the end of the day, we got to respect, the youth coming up and try to give them some guidance in terms of what to do with it. You know what I mean? Rather than saying it's not good. You know what I mean? Because hip hop is beautiful. Rap is amazing, and we got to keep pushing the culture. You know what I mean? So respect on that. But let's get to our artists, man. Like, so it's good, man. How you doing?
Great. How you doing?
Good. Can't complain. You know what I mean? Just taking it easy. You know what I mean? So in terms of your music, like, tell us a little bit about your music. Like, what inspired you to rap more than anything? Like, what's the main thing that kind of made you be like, you know what? I really want to do this rap shit serious. Like, what was it?
Ever since I was young, I'll rap in front of the mirror. I'll run around like, oh, y'all want to do this music shit. Yo, like, I really want to do this. Like, I really want to do this. And everybody will look past me and be like, nah, like, stay in the books, man. Go to school. Like, do what you got to do. Nobody really take it serious. And then I told my pops one day, I'm like, I want to make beats. He's like, well, get up on the app and do that. But I ain't take it serious. I was like, man, I want to rap. And he took me to the studio. He was like, alright. That's when I made my first track. It was called Making It Happen. This was like a Playboy Cardi era type.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Shout out to Playboy Cardi.
Shout out to Cardi.
Yeah.
This was around that era. I'm gonna give it to myself. The song wasn't all that good, but it was good for what it was on. But I feel like I elevated more now in my craft. Like, I found the sense of direction where my music is going.
How did you feel after making that first track? Was it something that was an eye-opening to you to actually finally hear yourself on the record? And did it make you feel like, damn, I really could do this? Or was it
the truth?
Yeah.
I was like, yo, like, I'm really in the studio. Like, I've really seen other people, like, greats, like, in the studio and stuff. And I'm like, I'm here right now doing this. Like, this is amazing.
Facts.
And then I was like, yeah, I got to keep going after that. I've been in this for like 5 years now.
Nice. That's what's up. So you grounded right now, like. So in terms of like what you was just saying, my bad for cutting you off, but you're saying your flow elevated to another level at this point.
Yeah.
All right, tell us about that. Like, who are the artists you think kind of inspired you, and like what are you where you trying to go with the direction of the music? Like, like from your perspective, in terms of your lyricism, in terms of your delivery? Like, what inspires all that? Is it just all original, or you pull from certain places?
I pull from a lot of places like Fabulous, Drake, Lil Wayne. I listen to R&B a lot, like R. Kelly, um, Jodeci. I listen to what else? I listen to mad people. I can't even tell you who my favorite artist is. I love everybody that's doing anything that's on a positive route. But I love R&B though. That's my main thing. It's R&B. I love R&B tracks. But my sense of direction of where my music is now is more on some sentimental and girl records. That's where I'm attacking right now. Is the girl records. I love to talk to women. Like I want people to be able to relate to this music. Who knows? Again, making love to your shorties to this music, like whatever, like you know what I'm saying.
We all know that's
for
where the money
ladies.
at. That's what the cake.
That's all it takes.
You got the young LL over here. You know
I look up to him too.
They
Shout out to
they
LL
keep
Cool J.
plugging you on that. This the second podcast you was on. They calling you the young L.
LL on the building.
Tell them about one of your records that you did.
I sampled two joints of his. I did the Hey Lover, which is me and him on it. Me and Jay, me and Jay band on that. We killed that. Fire. And then I did
and then you switch it up to like the what do you call that? Like I know they do the fast paced beats now with the it was
the original. Now I did on some what's the Hello Cool J song? The
Hey
Love You Better. No, I did Love You Better, and then I did Hey Lover. I did both of those.
Dope. Well, how you feel about the current state of hip hop? You feel like with the gang rap and everything, you feel like there's a lot of phonies out there, or is people trying to portray something just to get, or saying things just to get someplace, or you feel like everything is just like a representative of what's really going on out there?
I'm gonna give you the honest opinion of what I feel like it is. I don't feel like people is phoning in and all this extra crazy stuff. Yeah, it might be other people trying to like do what everybody else is doing. That's what it is. Everybody just trying to be followers. And nobody knows a sense of direction of where they really want to go with this music stuff. They see somebody else doing it, so they like, bet this is what's going to get numbers and stuff. But other people that's honestly out here living this life that they seeing that they rapping and everything, I give it to them because it's just like, it's a lot. It's just going through a lot. Like, experience not listening to them, like trying to like work with them and stuff, like try to give them like sense of direction. That's why I'm glad like I got my pops here, I got my grandfather, my uncle, my mother, my grandmother, like people that gives me the sense of direction and give me discipline to a point where I know what's right from wrong, and you feel what I'm saying, wrong from right. So
facts. Yeah, you got some good influences in your life that's like, guiding you along the way. So that's definitely a good look on top of all that, you know what I mean? But like you started your own label.
Mm-hmm.
So, how'd you go about saying, okay, I'm gonna be an artist, but at the same time, I want to put a team together at the same time and start like some type of a label or a brand? Like, what made you want to move in that direction?
Yo, I'm gonna give you the honest truth. So I'm gonna bring you back. When did I come to y'all? I was like, this was a minute ago. I came to them. This was when I first dropped.
Freshman year.
Yeah, freshman year. This was when.
Like 2018.
Yeah. Making it happen. When I first made that song, I'm a visionary thinker. Like, I think ahead as far as everything. Like, I'm already passed on other shit like labels, trying to get more artists, trying to do other stuff for kids, like I think about other stuff that's not now, like that's thinking about present time. I think about that stuff in the future, like, but I got other stuff that's planned. So I don't know, like Team Rocket just came about out of nowhere. I was like,
Team Rocket, make sure y'all remember that name.
Word.
Right?
That's gonna be the biggest record label in the world. Nobody gonna be doing it like us. It's a brotherhood, it's a family, it's all love and greatness for real, like all great talent. But it all came about just out of nowhere. I was like, nah, I'm gonna get a label, start a label and have my brothers that's under it. I got J Bando. Shout out to UGF. I wish he was here right now. He a dope artist, right? He a dope artist. Shout out to JS Worldwide. Yeah, those are the people that's under the label right now. So great talent. And what I seek out in people is people that keep it real in their music. I hate people that lie and do this false claiming in their music and stuff. All my guys talk real stuff in their music. We all talk real stuff. Like I told everybody to find a sense of direction of what you what who are you targeting? Like, who's your people? Is it the girls? Are you, like, what are you doing it for? Like, you gotta have a purpose of why you doing this. Like, are you doing this to help your family out? Are you doing this to help other kids out? Like, what are you doing this music for? You gotta have a purpose in this. You can't just be doing this to want to do it. You gotta stand on your morals and all that. Like, I like all that. I love all that. Like, people that keep it real. I love all my guys is real.
Dope, man. Yo, man, you sound like we got an intelligent, brother right here. I mean, coming up, about to, do his thing in the game. So, also, I just want you to introduce the artists you working with too. You know what I mean? Like,
Got my artist here, J Bando.
J Bando, what's up?
Yeah, J Bando, man.
So tell us a little bit about your style, like what type of music, what's your drive?
Yeah,
or like,
I do music for the ladies, man. And some hype records here and there.
dope.
Yeah, even got some new stuff coming soon.
Facts.
I dropped something probably like a couple months ago. I haven't been like the really best, I haven't really been consistent for real. I'm
Okay.
trying to
He working on it. He
build
working
it
on
up,
it.
build it
Y'all
up.
got anything out on YouTube? Any videos?
Yeah,
So
we got-
give me, look, give me your hottest joint. I mean,
Plug your video in.
Anybody
Yo.
that's gonna look at this, right?
Our hardest joint
Your
right
hardest
now
joint that
is
you want people to go
Out the
check
Rain.
out.
Out the Rain is the hardest thing between me and this nigga right here. Not even a nigga, my brother. The hardest joint right now. For real. Like, that's the song that's gonna be where we gonna be remembered by. Like, that was the realest song we ever did.
Plug the
R.I.P.
producer.
to Iverson.
Plug the
Shout out to Mason
videographer.
P, man. That's a great producer right there. Shouts out to him. Wish he was here too. Shouts out to $1 Million. Great cameraman. That's the dopest cameraman out right now. Go book him for real. One of my other brothers. And yeah, like, we going up this year for real. Not even this year, the rest of this year, next year, you feel what I'm saying? We the next coming. We the next sound that's coming.
You already know. So make sure y'all go check that out. Out the Rain on YouTube, and let us know what y'all think about it. I ain't gonna say it's hot. I ain't gonna say it's trash. I want y'all to be honest. Just go check it out, and give a comment and like the video if it's fire. Like that's the key. Like a lot of times people, they want to go to the YouTube page and look at the video for act like, and don't want to give you the credit. Don't want to even give you the view.
Let me say something else too. Like, people need to stop with this ignorant stuff. Like, we need to stop and get out of that. Like, as people, we gotta bring positivity and light more goodness in the world, not all this negative, violent and stuff. Like, we gotta make the world a better place, not even trying to harm the world. Like, kids is growing up looking at this. Like, we gotta set a better example for the next youth that's coming up. We don't want people out here killing each other. We don't want none of that. We want all great positivity for real.
That's big facts. So how y'all feel about that? Now that you bring that up, you think that's the music has a large part to play in that? You think that's something?
Yeah.
But you know what I say against that? I mean, not against it, but just like in retrospect too. Like, our music was really violent. You know what I mean? Like we had shit like "Fuck the Police," "Stomp," "Onyx." It was shit like that made was aggressive. You know what I
But
mean?
it's different though. I don't know. Like, listening to y'all music between my music is like more demonic. Like, it's like you feel the shit. Like, it make you want to like go hurt somebody for some reason. Like, and that's like that. Like, when I listen to like Ice Cube and all of them, like, it don't make me feel like want to jump out my seat and go like murk somebody or do something to somebody. Like, this drill stuff now is like harming people. Like, it make you into a different character. Like, you really not. Like,
So you think listen to music
Hell
over a
yeah.
long time could change your demeanor?
Hell
A lot of people just be like dissing other people just for attention, views.
That
can turn into something else real
It can
quick.
turn into some real street shit.
Yeah.
But it's not even just the music as well too. It's the movies. Like, we got Scarface, we got Goodfellas, we got mad shit that's promoting violence. Like, that's showing like people just doing shit to other people. Like, it's wacky. Like, it's wild. Like,
But in the entertainment business that we in, there's a lot of things that sell, right? And sex and violence are two of those things. Like, so if you say you're going after the ladies, that's definitely a sell point. But some people say, okay, I want to go after like the attention, that the drama. Like some people live for the drama, like artists like 50 Cent. He came up and blew up off of the drama. You know what I mean? And that was the thing about 50 though. If I'm bringing him up, that was his real situation. So I'm just saying, violence is in music. I do think there's a difference since from the stuff that our music was, not our music, but the music back in the day, how they portrayed or talked about it. It was more from like a bravado standpoint, rather than it was them trying to like show that, hey, I'm here and I'm not taking no shit from nobody, and you know I'm not a killer, but you know don't try to play me out or try to treat me like a pussy or things of that sort. It was just them like poking their chest out. But I feel like the music now, to me, in my opinion, is just like kill, murder, kill, murder. It's like they not even saying nothing in between.
Like, you know what's our demise though of black folks is what you just said: is sex, money, and violence. Like that's the 3 key things that could kill a black person right there: money, woman, and power.
I think that could kill, truthfully, anybody, right?
Yeah.
But I think
I'm just saying as us as
a culture. I definitely agree with you. I think that they're targeting black people. And this is just my opinion. People in our neighborhoods with the music and things of that sort, and with the things they put in our music. You don't really hear other genres of music that's being promoted by the large corporations and companies talking about killing each other. And if it is, it's frowned upon. You know what I mean? With our music, it seems like when we have artists talking about killing each other, they say, yeah, that's what we want. We want you to do that even more. You know what I mean? As a matter of fact, really do it. Are you really doing it? If you're not really doing it, I don't want you. You know what I mean? So it's like that's what they're choosing to push to the fore. And back in the day, just to show you how the comparison, we had those aggressive groups, but we had other groups. We had De La Soul. They wasn't soft. Public Enemy. They just spoke from a different perspective, and they were promoted with the same type of respect as all the other rap groups. But now it doesn't seem like that all those different types of music or rap music are being promoted. It's just like if you're doing like music that you really feel and is not about killing or murder, then it's a big chance that you might not get signed nowadays. That's just how
they pushing you out.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you some crazy stuff too. I ain't even noticed, and this caught me by surprise. I was like, this shit is crazy. Labels got life assurance on artists now.
100%.
It's crazy.
Definitely crazy. I mean, they call it a business. They saying, hey, they got to feed their kids, and that's what. I forgot what the guy's name is. I'm quoting him, but sorry for not remembering his name. But he said he got to feed his kids, but he's saying he got to feed his kids, but you actually killing somebody else's kids by promoting music that's affecting the neighborhoods that you don't live in, that you got to go home every day. So you got to really understand these people that are the higher ups that work in these labels don't give a fuck about none of the artists. And if they could make $1 off of you, knowing that you're gonna might get killed, they like, oh, I got to get life insurance on this guy because I'm gonna make money off him even when he's dead. They don't care about your family and nothing like that.
That's why I'm starting my own thing. Like
that's
for
what I was about to say. Like it's good.
That's the most amazing thing to do right now is to start your own thing, but not too much kids. They don't know about business.
Facts.
Alright, so good. I'm gonna add on.
They don't know. They don't know about business, like, and that be the root of the disaster and destruction right there. Because if you don't know the music is 99% business. The 1% is the music, but you gotta know the business aspect of this first before you do anything. Like you gotta know about how to sell, how to book your own shows, how to grab the market of what people you about to. You know what I'm saying? Sell the shit too. Like it's crazy. Like you gotta know like a lot of this stuff, but not too much individuals are strong enough to do what I'm doing and trying to grab up certain people that don't know, that's good kids that don't know the business side, that I could help and show them along the ropes of what you need to do. I'm still learning myself as well too, like what I need to do to further my career and further their career on a different level, so we could all, you know what I'm saying, win.
Big facts. Rod, you was gonna say something?
Word.
Well, I don't want to. Well, I mean, if I say something,
Be honest, bro. Like, nah, man.
Nah, bro. See, like,
ain't trying
keep
to
it real,
trying to be
man.
nice to nobody.
nah,
Like,
it ain't,
Say what you
nah,
gotta
it ain't
say.
that though. But
I
I
hear
don't,
you.
I don't want to,
offend
like
nobody.
said that like, cause he took it somewhere else, which was a great thing. I appreciate you too, man.
Word. Nah, I appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you for taking notes,
Mm-hmm.
for listening. When I.
But listen though, this is my pops right here, yo. Like for real, like this is in-house family, like for real, like it's crazy, like, and he the only one right now that's like out of everybody that backing me up, like showing me like, yo, like there's a end. You could do this. Like you could do anything that's possible right now. Like you don't gotta get up every day and struggle and work a 9 to 5, and you know what I'm saying? Like you could make your bread off this music. Like I'm trying to break the cycle of like, oh yeah, you gotta go out, get yourself a job and do this and the third. Why can't I be the motherfucker that wake up in my drawers every day making fucking millions in fucking Puerto Rico or some shit? I have my own shit, you know what I'm saying? Build my own cribs. Like why I can't be that nigga?
You can.
For
And
real.
That's
And you
that's
can.
a great way. That's what I'm saying.
Word.
You can. That's a great way to think, and to be able to have a father figure in the household that's like encouraging you to take those steps is like a huge benefit, man. So I don't want you to take that lightly, and I want to give kudos to you for not. A lot of people when they hear their kids want to do certain things, they kind of they frown upon it. They're like, okay, whatever, just go to school. But the key is to me with our kids is like see what their interests are and push them. You know what I mean? See what they love and help them, rather than seeing something that they like and then acting like it ain't gonna work because it ain't work for you. You know what I mean? A lot of people like to put they like to put their failures on other people, or their things that they wasn't able to succeed in or do on other people, and that includes parents. Some parents who wanted to be dancers or anything like that, and they have a kid, and since they didn't get to a certain point, they'll tell their kid it's a waste of time.
Yo,
you know what I mean? Or they,
I had so much conversations with other people that want to do other stuff in their life, yo.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. Like the individual I'm to ask a person like, yo, like what are you interested into doing? Like you'd be like, oh, I want to be a biggest football player. Great, yo, do that. Like, why are you not doing that? Oh, this person not helping me, this person not supporting me, like, and that's where it all leads to. Like, you need somebody that's pushing you and helping you. Like, fuck you doing it by yourself. You need the team and you need people that's like, yo, yeah, you could do it. But other people, they like family, they look upon it like, nah, you gonna get you that job. Like, yeah, they ain't out here cutting checks. You see what's going on right now? Like, nah, like what you just said, like motherfuckers will put their failures on their kids, and then this is why kids now is fucking disrespecting their parents and shit and doing what the fuck they want to do. Like everybody doing whatever they want to do, and that's fine. Like
So
they parents ain't there trying to support them for real.
So I'm gonna leave off with this, right? I'm gonna add on to you. So I'm gonna get a little personal. I'm gonna share a little bit that I currently don't do a lot, but I want to do it, being that we, because I want to give a huge shock value to this podcast, right? So I'm gonna go off topic a little bit, right? So one of the main reasons why I go so hard so currently he's 19, right? Now he 19, so now mind you also that he doing music. He just finished last year 1 semester of college.
Yeah.
So I want to plug that too. So now I also want to say that like when I was his age, I wasn't doing what he was doing. I was a follower, you know what I mean? Now, get it. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people right now, they're going to look at this and they're going to see this, yo, that's the big bro, that's the big homie, yo, that's the OG. I when I see a lot of these people, I renounce a lot of that because I don't feel good and I don't feel like there's any value in anything that I've done up until this point that has anything to do with street stuff. Cause like it ain't giving me nothing right now. It ain't giving me nothing. You know what I mean? So right now, being that like, if any breath that I have in my body, and when I wake, first off, I thank God first. You know what I'm saying? Every day I thank God. I thank God and I pray and I put God first. But also, what I want to say is that like the way things are currently right now, everyone pointing a finger on the youth. Now, what I did was I turned negative into positive. You know what I mean? So like, I made my vow that like I wasn't gonna let him see me doing wrong, because then if he didn't knew that I was doing wrong, he wouldn't even make it this far to want to do what he doing now, because he would know that I'm roaming in the streets and doing other things. So what I did was I rerouted everything I was doing, and I first did it for myself, but I also did it for him. You know what I'm saying? I just did it, and I did it just this is for a lot of my brothers that's lost right now. You know what I mean? I want them all to know this too. So it's like that right there is the biggest thing that we could do as the elders to make change. Because like, if they looking at y'all and they not seeing a model to follow, what do you think that they're gonna do? You understand what I'm saying? So that's like a minute ago, and I wanted to add on, and I'm like, it's a bunch of these guys that's like in the industry and I ain't gonna say names, but they hold title and hold rank. I don't have heard one person step up yet to say like, yo, look, you know, you had the guy say, yo, put on a button up. Everybody stopped and put on a button up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say no names. You had one guy say, oh, drink this, drink responsibly. Yeah, I got this brand, I got that brand. But you ain't have one guy get up yet and say, listen, y'all stop with the violence. And then one do it, and then two do it, and three do it. It could stop, like, it would stop a fraction of the violence that's going on right now. A fraction of it. And make change with what's going on in the industry, but they don't do it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just taking it upon myself to just build with my own right here and do what I need to do, so that way we can secure our fantasy empire, our fantasy legacy, and build on what we build on. It's a hard road. It's a tough road. I'm not gonna say it's not an easy road. You know, it was things that I was doing before. Of course, right now it would have speeded up the process, but it wouldn't assure me my life existence, because that would even mean jail or death. You know what I'm saying? Understand what I'm saying? So like, with me being here, just being able to be knowledgeable and give him as much information as I can, that's like in a positive aspect, so that way it can instill him to make it past. Actually, well, he's already done. You know what I mean? Because like I say, he even finished one semester of college. He went upstate by Buffalo, upstate New York to Fredonia, and then this semester he don't want to go, so he said he want to take a break, pops. I said, all right, I got you. He came back down, come stay with me, and we just been building, which has been great. We've been working on his merchandise, which he's about to drop. We working on a project right now. We getting these songs together, which, like he said, is all for the woman. We drop a few of hardcore joints in there, whatever that he's speaking from his angle, and also we have Jay Bando here, and then also GF, who's not here with us, one of our other brothers, um, um, and also we got Amazing P too, which he couldn't be here as well. And I want him to be here too, because he has phenomenal music too. That's
Great music.
like out of this world, and I keep pushing him too, like to just put his music up front. You know what I mean? Like, come on, push your music, because it's just awesome.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so
I think a lot of just big shout out to all the influences that's unseen, all the men in general that get up and are like positive examples for the younger generation that we don't know about, that you don't see on TV,
yes, sir.
that you don't see when you wake up and look at Instagram. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of people that don't look for the notoriety, but they play important models in our, or positions in our neighborhoods. You know what I mean? I just want to shout y'all out. You know what I mean? And we got to give kudos to people that's like trying to sway people in the right direction, or not even in the right direction. It's giving people some type of guidance or some type of some goals to reach. You know what I mean? Because that's all we really need.
Yes, sir.
Is goals, and not even goals. The inspiration that's more important, because
Yes,
a goal got an ending, and I don't think your ending is when you die, right?
Mm-hmm.
So fuck a goal. Like, keep going until you become your best version of yourself every day. Try to make yourself better. So, you know what I mean? Like, Just want to shout y'all out. The music is key though, man. Like let's get back to the music. So I really want to see if y'all. I'm gonna put y'all on the spot. Y'all think I can spit something right now? Is it like it's off the top, or y'all got some? If y'all don't want to, it's cool. But like if y'all can, that'd be fire.
Give something that y'all, do something from what y'all.
You got one of your songs you remember off the top right now, or you can't?
You wanna go?
Yeah, what, like, making better? Like,
Yeah.
How we feeling?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So y'all getting the exclusive right now, and we taking it back to the original. No beat. We want to hear the words. So let's see how it go.
What's the word? Y'all ready?
We ready.
We ready.
Don't come here, little boy, you ain't got no place here. Me and my guys, you don't fight fair. We up the rocket, let it fly here. Oh man, there's no man that I fear. If he talk crazy, make him disappear. Even in the hard times, I persevere. Only big and better things from here. Remember when I was scared, when the kids they used to stare. What they'll think about me, I don't care. That's in the past, leave it in the
Rare.
Nowadays, I'm just here, counting up the money, throw it in the air. Used to be bummy, leveled up from there. Only big and better things from here. Every day I wore the same clothes, with the same jeans, with the same shoes. Remember back when I looked at other kids like I want to be like you. Females used to pick and choose, try to count me out, but I refused. Back then I used to dress and impress, now I won't even sneak a peek at you. JB, young boy from the V, moved to the H, but that's where I be. Don't like the attention, I stay low key. Yeah, I was punching in a lot. So them I can open up doors, just stay on me, but back.
Alright, I heard the bars in there. I heard the fire in there. I hear where you're coming from.
My boy Nice, for real.
Yeah, and I can hear the beat behind it and all that.
Check that out, bro. It's on YouTube
So
right
y'all
now.
gotta pull up in the studio one day, man. Like and lay some of the vocals down, man. Get y'all sounding crazy.
Of course.
You got something you want to throw on there? You got something?
Yeah,
on, like,
I'm trying to think what song I should do for y'all, man. I got mad shit that I was. What show you think I should do, Bando?
Yeah.
I'm gonna let him pick.
How you feeling about that new shit?
That new shit?
Focus, man.
Man, what I said,
Let me tell you about my life.
oh yeah, let me tell you about my life. From a place where the sun don't shine, where the crime rate's always high. Came to the last time that I cried, screaming fuck curse, my pride. Not gonna double back, some him. Been through hell, so I'm gonna sin. Asking God why I'm gonna win. I was a product of my environment, so baby I had to choose. Either the streets or focus on school. I chose school cause it's too cold. It's too cold in them streets. You tryna argue now one piece. Why is it every time that you come around, it's always something, just leave? Damn.
Okay. We got some spitters in here, man. You know what I mean? Shout out there, that was fire. You know what I mean? Shout out to J Bando too. You know what I mean? All right, so we're gonna let's get to some other aspects of who J Bando artists are.
Good. Yeah, all right. Yep, go ahead. I want to make sure that he plugged up.
He gonna get to that. He gonna get to that.
Definitely.
We gonna get to that.
So go ahead.
Yeah,
I ain't mean to cut you off.
Nah, you did cut me off on this point.
Yeah. Let's have fun with this one. Facts though. 100.